Today, I want to talk about 4 things that happen when disputing your accounts. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. If you haven't had time, pause the video, like this video, subscribe. The information I'm about to give to you is going to be vital here. So let's get into it. Disputing accounts can be very, very, very tedious, and it can have a strenuous time on you, because obviously each and every time you're disputing something, you're going to have to wait for 30 to 45 days. You get an answer, and if it's not the answer that you want, then you're going to have to do it again. Now, my introduction to disputing accounts, originally, I did it online. I went online. When I originally started out, all I had was medical bills. And the reality is those medical bills shouldn't have been on there. It was about 5 or 6 medical bills. I disputed all of them. 45 days came back, they were all deleted. And I was ecstatic. I was happy. I was like, wow, this was easy, and I did it online, which is a mistake. I never tell people to do it that way. So then obviously I started living my life again. I got a credit card. I got a few things, did some things at that time span. And then I went to dispute some of these accounts. Some of them fell off, and some of them came up with certain answers with regards to that. And it made me frustrated, and I sort of kind of gave up, and I didn't do it. But then over the course of time, I learned a little bit more. I learned what you're supposed to do, how to get the credit bureaus to actually do what you're wanting them to do. And so, over a course of time, now I'm sitting between 780 and 820 FICO score and over $100,000 in available credit. But nevertheless, let's get into the 4 things that happen when you start disputing accounts, okay? So the number one thing answer that you'll get back when you're disputing an account is account updated. So you dispute the account as inaccurate, it comes back as account updated. So what does that mean? Basically, what that means is the company reporting to the credit bureaus your accounts that are actually on there, certified that the information was accurate. That's it. And a lot of times when disputing accounts, we're wanting a signed contract. That's the big thing that everyone talks about. But initially, when you send that letter out and you get a response back and the status says account updated, that just basically means the creditor certified that the information was correct on your account. So once that happens, and basically you have other steps to go with regards to disputing the account, but if it does come back as updated, that's the reason why. Now let's face it, the credit bureaus are in business with debt collection agencies and original creditors, right? I mean, I owned a debt collection agency, and I know that they make money off of, obviously, putting accounts on your credit report. So me as a creditor, our debt collection agency, let me say that, me as a debt collection agency, because I'm not a creditor, I was a debt collection agency. When I place something on someone's credit report, I have to pay a fee to Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian to put accounts on the credit report. So it's a business with regards to that. Not saying that the 3 major credit bureaus are in hoose with the creditors and debt collectors, but you got to understand, they're going to be a little more lax and more on the side of the creditor and the debt collection agency than you as the consumer, because you delete stuff off of your credit report. Once it's deleted off your credit report, more and more people doing that, that's less and less companies are placing it on your credit report. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. But the second terminology that you may see once you've disputed your accounts is this: account verified, right? And what does that mean? That means that the item was verified as accurate, then the credit bureaus are no longer investigating it. So basically, when it shows that it was verified, it just shows that through the original creditor or the debt collection agency, they verified the account was accurate and verified that, and basically you're stuck with that. And so then you have to go through the next steps with regards to getting it taken care of. The third and final thing that could possibly, not final, but the third thing that can possibly happen when disputing accounts is you dispute it, you wait your 45 days, and you're ignored. Now, basically, a lot of times that'll happen. And when that type of thing happens, it's a lot of times it's just to sort of kind of discourage your dispute process. And if you understand anything about disputing accounts and so forth, then that's what'll happen sometimes too. You'll send out the letter and then 45 days will come back and they don't respond. And then the fourth and final thing, which is what everybody wants to happen when they dispute an account, is it comes back as deleted. It comes off of your credit report in general, okay? And so that's the job, whether you're doing it yourself or you're hiring a credit repair company to do it. That's what you want to happen with regards to the accounts. Now, the other three disputes that happened, which were it's updated, the account was verified or ignored. There are other steps with regards to getting the credit bureaus to actually give you a response. So there are two things that I'm going to offer for every single person who watches this video. Like the video, in the comment, put down information. That'll let me know that you want the information that I'm about to give to you now. There are two ways with regards to disputing accounts. I have a DIY packet, right? Credit repair packet. In this packet, you get all of the letters to dispute. And like, for instance, those three different disputes that come back accurate, updated, or ignored. I have letters that follow behind that, which will help you get an answer from the creditor. From the creditor or the debt collection agency. The answer that you'll either get is that eventually you'll get down to the point to where it's deleted, or they'll have an actual signed contract with your signature on it stating that you obviously owe the debt. And at that point in time, then comes in some other steps and stuff that you can do with regards to getting that account taken care of. But nevertheless, a DIY credit repair packet in the month of September. Anyone who wants a copy of that, put info down in the comment section and I'll give you that. The second thing is obviously if you're busy, you don't have the time, and you need a professional to actually help you, Clear and Strategic Credit Repair Services is the company that I have. Put down in the comment section info credit repair services, and I can let you know if I'm able to help you in your state, which I'm pretty sure I will be able to do so. Those are the two things that can help you out. You can either do it on your own, and in my DIY packet, there is an actual steps with regards to what you're supposed to do. It explains everything with regards to the credit bureaus, the dispute process, it has all the letters, and it gives you the steps of how to start out with regards to disputing your accounts and getting it taken care of. And then for those of you who just don't have the time or don't want to get muffled into that, you can hire our company and we'll help you out with regards to getting your credit where you need it. Nothing worse than applying for credit and finding out that you got declined. You deserve to be approved for the credit that you apply for. Allow Clear and Strategic to help you out. If you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as always, you be great.